Are we going? We are going. Fuck. Okay. So eyeball is obviously a fucking ball, so we can just circle. And you can stop there if you want, but I'm not going to. So you take your base color and then you lighten it up. And then you want to lower the opacity down, make sure that's fucking clipping. And we're going to put the brightest, or like the brightest light at the bottom here, and then sort of fade it upwards. As so. You do that. Oh. Tilt. Ignore that. And then, yeah, just fill all of that in. Cool. Next, you want to do the pupil. So you get your base color again. You bring it down. Not black. Do not do, like, pure black. I will shoot myself if you do pure black. I fucking hate pure black. And you can do, like, a little oval or a circle or whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't really give a shit. Okay. Yeah. Then we're going to clip a new layer. And this time you're actually going to use your pupil color to do this, but up here instead. So we're just going to, oh my god, we're just going to like make sure that the top bit is the darkest and it sort of blends out like so. And then you can go back into your base color and soften some of those blends, right? Amazing. Then you're going to grab your pupil color again, and then you're actually going to go all the way down, because this is called occluse lighting, I think. I'll have to double check the name of that because I don't actually fucking know. I don't remember. But basically, you're just going to do this. Most people have this. Some people don't have it, and I don't know why, but I'm just going to do it anyway. And then we're going to do this just to make it all blend a little bit more. And then you're going to go behind your pupil, and you are going to do that. Because basically, how an eye works, oh my god, is like a cone, right? Here is your pupil, and here is your iris. So all of the colours, or like the bright colours, would be around here, and it would slowly get darker the closer you are to the pupil, which is why I typically add something. Wrong fucking brush. Typically add something around here. I was using a fuck-ass color. Alright, there we go. And then you're going to do the highlights. So basically, with an eye looks like this. What the fuck is happening? Sure. You've got the pupil, and then you have the iris. But around the eye, you have this lens. Yes, it actually looks like that. So, with this, if your light is coming in this direction, it's going to seek in here and make this bit the lightest, but it's actually going to put a highlight on this part of the lens, which is why when you're doing highlights, you're going to take your base color and you're going to make it really bright or light, but not fully white. And then you're going to do it on the opposite side of where your previous like bright color is. You're going to do it on the complete opposite. So if my bright color was up here, my highlights would be down here. do this. You can add some like circular ones. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make it bigger though. And then do this. If there is a second light, it could come over here and make this part lighter as well. So if you want to add that light, I would just pick this color and then go a little bit light, but not too much. And then do that. And then if you want to get a little bit fancy, you can add another color, like you can add like a yellow and make it a little bit interesting, more dynamic. You can add like ew, not that. You can add like another color here just to make it nice. And then obviously I'm just gonna fix the color of the shadow there. Okay. And if you're really wanting to, you can wrong layer. Okay, hold on. Yeah. And then you can make these lines that a lot of eyes have by just smudging the color out. There we go. And I'm actually going to just do a more prominent one near the center of the pupil, because that's kind of what happens in actual eyes. So there is your eyeball.